Hey everybody! I am here today with a fun, simple inking technique that came out looking like verdigris, so I'm calling it faux verdigris, but you can do this in several different colors and get the same effect. I have this amazing stamp. This is part of the STAMPtember release, so I'll put that below. And I'm using ACORN ink from VersaFine Clair. And I've already stamped it several times. That is a waterproof ink in a beautiful warm brown. And I'm just taking regular distress ink. I left the stamp set up in my MISTI. And I'm stamping directly on top of this. Now this is on cold press watercolor paper, so I'm going to stamp it a few times. And you can see that you can't see the peacock feathers distress ink on top of the image that's there already, but they are still going to make magic together. And it's the layering of these two colors that I just love. And then when I activate it with water, it's going to give me that warm verdigris look. Now you could just smush ink on your craft sheet and you could paint it on. But I find that having it layered on top of another color of ink and then just activated gives you a more even application of color because you have the same amount of ink all the way across the image. Whereas when I'm doing ink smushing, it's more intense in some spots, it's lighter in some spots. But look how beautiful that is. Doesn't that look just like verdigris? It really changes the color of the peacock feathers ink, putting it on top of this very warm brown. Since this is such a large image, I'm using my large flat water brush. This is an ARTEZA brush, and it is easy to go around this big heart. It's so gorgeous. This stamp has a lot of possibilities, but I just found this to be so fun, and it's a fun MISTI trick. Would have been impossible before the MISTI, so it's always nice to have the right tools to discover new techniques with. I have a similar video to this that I'll link you to using distress ink stamped over an image and then activated with water. And head over to my blog for more details on STAMPtember and a giveaway of this stamp set. Thanks so much for watching.